Hey everybody, welcome back to the Sonic Chronicle. My name is Owen, and today we have got a new music video. So today we are going to be taking a look at Tom Morello's new song, Date Night. And I got a notification from YouTube about Tom Morello having a new song out called Date Night. And assuming, or because it was from YouTube, I assumed that it was a music video, and it's not. It's just like a graphic with the song playing over it, which is fine. There's no problem with that. And it's nice to be kept in the loop when it comes to new releases, particularly around, artists like Tom Morello and so on. Now, this is going to be from Tom's new solo album that's coming out in September. It's called Everyone Gets Everything They Want. And based on that title, I think that it's probably going to be pretty, I think it's going to continue to be pretty political. It's Tom Morello. It is going to be what it is. In terms of this song as well, Tom does, the guitar, the vocals, and the bass. And his son, Roman, who he's been collaborated with quite a bit, is also going to be performing guitars on this track. Now, my opinion on Tom Morello and his guitar playing, they're pretty well documented on this channel. I think that, he's very, very creative, but I don't think he's necessarily the best guitar player in the world. But I think that what he does is very, very unique and requires a distinct talent in order to perform. I don't think you're ever going to see him shred particularly well. When Audioslave released the second album, I can't remember what that was called, but Tom Morello bigged up the guitar playing. He's like, oh, you didn't hear much in terms of shredding on the self-titled album, but you're going to hear a ton of it on this one, and that wasn't the case. So I don't know. I don't know. I just don't necessarily rate him as a particularly strong guitarist, but I think that he is still an incredibly creative artist who just happens to use a guitar. Anyway, with that said and done and out of the way, we're going to take a look at this. But before we do, please consider hitting the like button. Please consider subscribing to the channel if you haven't done so already. Get these videos dropped directly into your subscriber feed. And of course, leave me comments in the comment section if there's anything that we talk about over the course of this video that you agree with, that you disagree with, all that good stuff. And with that said and done and out of the way, let's go over to my other view. Got Date Night up here. We're gonna hit play. We're gonna send it. This is very Audioslave, or not Audioslave. Rage Against the Machine. Ooh. Oh, dedicated in memory of Hanny Shaft, Truce Oversteegen, and Freddie Oversteegen, and all the rebels of light and song. Well, that sounded like a vocal. Like yeah. Oh, it's a lyric video. Oh, interesting. Oh, I like that guitar part underneath. It's kind of playing major. Yep, okay. Interesting. It's very major in the guitar part that's playing underneath those vocals that are talking about horrific things. I don't think he's a very good singer either. It's got more of a, I suppose, spoken poetry feel to it, which I guess is probably his intention. I think he probably knows that he's not a very strong singer. The backing vocals are pretty strong. I wonder, is that him doing the backing as well? If it is, then why not make that the primary vocal and then bring the spoken word bit into the back? Because that really shows off the vocal. But maybe it's about the lyrical content for him. I don't love this lead part. This is better. It kind of reminds me of a Muse guitar part. But like that messing about with the whammy pedal, that didn't work for me. I like the guitars building up underneath and the drums following. The choruses are the best part. Yeah, it's cool. I like it a lot. I think it is let down by the vocals. Never felt so alive. Yeah. And then this is cool riff as well. Again, very Rage, right? But I do think that the vocals are letting this song down. I think it could be elevated so much more with a stronger vocal. Which is a pity. Because I think that it needs a little bit more. So yeah, I think that... Yeah, I think it's good. I think the riffs are cool. I think the guitar playing underneath the vocals in the chorus sections are very cool. I think the chord choices were very strong and they work together very nicely. And yeah, I just think it's the vocal part that is really the weakest element here. I think that the backing vocal should really have been the primary vocal. It should have been the lead. Or if that were the case, then it would be a much stronger song, right? It would emote that little bit more, in my opinion. And I guess if the idea is that you want people to focus on the vocals, maybe the spoken word is the better way to go about it. But does that serve the song? Or is your point here not necessarily to serve the song, but for the song to be serving something else, right? And if that is the case, then that's fine, I guess. But just don't expect everyone to love it or to be upset if no one does. Or not everyone does, I suppose. I hope that I've kind of, gotten my point across nicely enough there. But yeah, overall, not my favourite song in the world, but it has really, really good elements there. And that is where we are going to leave this video today, folks. Thank you a ton for stopping by and for hanging out with me while we listened to Tom Morello's new song, A Date Night, released the 28th of July. Again, this is coming from his new album that is going to be out on September 25th. Everyone Gets Everything They Want. If you like this video, hit the like button, subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so already, and leave me comments in the comments section below. If there are things that you agree with, that you disagree with, feel free to leave me comments. I love to get them. But as I said, that is it for this video, folks. Thanks a ton for stopping by and for hanging out, and I will see you in the next video. Bye-bye!